Embracing solitude in later life. As we age, there's often a transition from a socially active lifestyle to one marked by peace and solitude. In our younger years, we naturally gravitate towards social connections, not yet weathered by the ups and downs of life. However, as we reach middle age, and especially in our senior years, we find comfort in quiet moments and gradually reduce our need for interaction with strangers. This shift occurs as we gain more life experience and develop a deeper understanding of the world around us. When we are young, we enjoy inviting friends over for meals and conversations because home provides a more comfortable environment than a restaurant. This fosters stronger bonds with friends. However, as genuine sincerity becomes rarer, our perspective on friendship changes. The saying, "Birds of a feather flock together," highlights the influence of our social environment. Therefore, older individuals often prefer not to have visitors at home and hold fewer expectations from others. John, a man in his early 50s, has grown accustomed to a solitary life, only leaving the house for exercise and rarely inviting friends over. As he ages, his lifestyle has evolved, finding joy in quiet moments, sipping tea, tending to his small garden, or enjoying time with family. His friendships have also become less close, as those who visit are often not true friends. For John, living alone and maintaining freedom of spirit is more valuable than engaging in superficial social interactions. Most elderly people develop their own routines and habits as they age. They are often reluctant to visit others because age makes it less convenient, and such visits can feel burdensome. The main reasons include the fear that visiting someone's home could be seen as an intrusion. Each family has its own circumstances, and not everyone is eager to welcome guests. You may arrive with a cheerful heart, but the host's family might find it troublesome. Jim, an old friend of John's, used to visit a friend regularly to share drinks. However, after a few visits, his friend confided that their family didn't have a favorable impression of Jim's frequent visits. Jim realized that the initial invitation was merely a polite gesture, but he mistakenly believed they genuinely welcomed him. This illustrates how frequent visits in old age can lead to unwanted complications. Regular visits can also become a source of annoyance, especially when elderly individuals have little to occupy their time. Some seniors frequently visit their neighbors for a chat, but this can lead to unnecessary misunderstandings and conflicts. Take, for example, the story of Mary, who experienced a fallout with her daughter-in-law due to her frequent visits to neighbors, which eventually led her to adopt a more reclusive lifestyle. Economic differences can also create psychological inequalities. Although living in the same neighborhood, each family's financial situation differs. When families with varying levels of wealth frequently interact, the wealthier family may appear superior, causing discomfort for the less affluent one. This creates a psychological divide, making visits unnecessary and adding to the mental burden. In today's fast-paced world, people often choose to stay home rather than visit others during holidays, as life becomes increasingly busy and genuine human connections gradually fade. Visiting others loses its meaning when life speeds up instead of slowing down. Solitude becomes a preferred choice for many. In our youth, we don't understand solitude, but as we mature, we realize that living well for oneself in a complicated world is the greatest success. Family bonds grow warmer as life outside becomes colder. Although we cannot avoid contact with some family members and friends, it's wise to limit visits and opt for meeting places outside the home to reduce stress and psychological strain. In old age, hosting guests can be tiring and lead to many problems. Learning to live alone is essential, especially as those around us drift away. Embracing solitude will help us face the challenges of the future. We'll conclude today's discussion here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed Zozo Wisdom, don't forget to subscribe and share. Here, you'll never feel alone.